My mom has cooked for us, her family, all her life, until one day, Alzheimer's disease took away all her recipes, but not in my heart. Sharing her simple yet delicious recipes to all. Ma, this is for you. So let's start cooking. While waiting for the pan to heat up, let's introduce our ingredients that we will use for this recipe. First, I steam 3 medium pieces of crabs, and I steam this for around 30 minutes. Okay, and then after steaming it, I divided the crabs into two, like this one. So we need to divide them so that later on the sauce will go inside the crabs, making it more flavorful and so delicious. Next, we have the shrimps. I boiled the shrimps in Sprite or 7-Up with some ginger. And then the stock that we use for the shrimp, we will use it later. So I set aside the stock that I will use later on. And then here are the mussels or tahong in Tagalog. I also boiled them in Sprite and then took off the shell of the mussels, the other shell, okay? And then I also chopped some green onions, and then I also boiled some mais or corn. Okay, I boiled this with some pork cube, and then this is 1 bulb of garlic chopped. Okay, and then I also need some lemon wedges, 1 stick of butter, and this is our star ingredient, the Cajun sauce. Okay, so let's start frying it. Let's start with 1 stick of butter. Since our pan is very hot, we took the pan off the stove, and then I added 1 tablespoon of oil so that it will stop the butter from burning. Okay, so we just wait for the butter to melt and bubbly. Okay, so now that our butter is ready, we now add the 1 bulb of garlic chopped. Okay, so we need to brown this up. Not too brown, just enough for the garlic to be cooked. Okay, so I think the garlic is now ready. We now add the next ingredients. Next, I put some garlic salt, or you can use 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Then I added 1 jar of Cajun sauce. You can buy this online or at Shopee at 250 grams. Then this is my secret ingredient, 2 tablespoons of crab paste or tabalang talangka or alige. So this is how it looks like when we added the sauce and the crab paste. Next, we add now our tahong, the cooked tahong or mussels. So we're going to do this so that the sauce will go to the mussels. We are adding the mussels or tahong first so that the sauce will go inside the mussels, and then after this we will set this aside so that the meat from the mussels will not get out of the shell. That's why we are going to cook this first before the crab. And now I'm adding some, this is the shrimp stock that we use when we boil the shrimp. Okay, this has a lot of flavors. So we're adding it so that the sauce will become more flavorful and more delicious. Okay, so we're going to add this from time to time until all the seafoods are there. Now we're ready to set aside the mussels or tahong. So later on, we will top this later with the dish. Okay, so I'm going to take this off one by one. What I love about doing seafood Cajun at home is that You can pick your favorite seafoods, and you can also buy fresh ingredients, fresh seafoods. Next, we add the shrimps. There, so we're coating the shrimps with the sauce, and we're going to boil this. Oh my god, this looks delicious already. Next, we're now adding the crabs. As you can see, we divided the crabs into two so that the sauce will permeate inside of the crabs, making it more delicious and flavorful. There, as you can see, it really looks delicious already, and I can't wait to pair this with steamed rice. We now add the boiled corn. As I mentioned a while ago, I boiled the corn with some water and some beef cube or pork cube. Just one beef cube or pork cube. Okay, so there. We'll just mix everything together. If you see that the sauce is dry, you can add more of the shrimp stock, like what I'm doing right now. I'm adding more shrimp stock. This has a lot of flavors from the shrimp, from the ginger, and from the Sprite. So we'll just boil this for a few minutes so that the ingredients, the sauce, will permeate inside of our seafoods. Okay, so we're now ready to plate our dish. Okay, that's our very delicious seafoods in Cajun sauce. And we're just going to add more ingredients to this while fixing first our plate. This is a very delicious recipe that you can serve with your family or friends, and it's really a showstopper, something that is really so good. And now we're going to top it off with some of the mussels that we cooked a while ago in Cajun sauce. Okay, so we're going to top this one by one, and then we're going to clean the plate first. Okay, let's clean the plate first, and I'm going to add more ingredients to this. Okay, the lemon is a very nice addition to the seafood. So while you are eating the seafoods, don't forget to squeeze some lemon to the seafoods or sauce. It really makes a big difference. Now I added some chopped green onions or spring onions. So that's our dish, our seafoods Cajun sauce. Thank you guys for watching. Till our next episode. Bye.